Typhoon Harvey kept on hitting southeastern Texas on Sunday with calamitous flooding in Houston, driving inhabitants to escape to their rooftops and higher ground as authorities react to a great many 911 calls for salvages in the remarkable occasion. The National Hurricane Center's 7 p.m. The CDT counseling demonstrates the focal point of Harvey 120 miles southwest of Houston. Forecasters said some slight re-fortifying is conceivable after the inside gets off the drift on Monday night and Tuesday. Slanting Articles. Precipitation from Harvey could reach up to 50 creeps in a few spots, making it the most elevated at any point recorded in the Express, the National Weather Service reported. This occasion is exceptional and all effects are obscure and past anything encountered. Take after requests from authorities to guarantee well-being, the National Weather Service composed on Twitter. This occasion is exceptional and all effects are obscure and past anything encountered. Take after requests from authorities to guarantee well-being. #HarveyPic.Twitter.com web link. NWS, @NWS, August 27, 2017. The tempest has so far influenced about a fourth of the Texas populace, or 6.8 million individuals in 18 provinces. A few hundred individuals touched base at the George R. Dark-colored Convention Center in downtown Houston, which authorities are utilizing as a safe house as floodwaters have immersed a great part of the city. The Middle was likewise utilized as a safe house for Hurricane Katrina exiles in 2005. The Red Cross is set up to oversee 1,000 individuals at the Tradition Focus. Specialists all through Houston and the encompassing Harris County range are opening havens as thousands keep on evacuating their homes because of serious flooding. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said amid a news gathering Sunday evening that Texas has now actuated 3,000 National and State Guard individuals to battle the serious flooding and harm coming about because of the tempest. Abbott included that 500 vehicles and 14 airship have been put into benefit. Breaking news, Texas National Guard will build number of troops to 3,000 in light of Harvey #Harvey. At U.S. National Guard pic.twitter.com web link. Texas Military Department, @TX Military, August 27, 2017. Harris County Judge Ed Emmett asked that any individual who has a watercraft or a high-water vehicle to help with save endeavors in the Houston region. Those sent to Houston to assistance from outside the city can't enter because of overwhelmed roadways. We urgently require vessels and high-water vehicles, Emmett said. We can hardly wait for resources to originate from outside. In the vicinity of 1,500 and 2,000 high-water salvages have been directed since Harvey started wreaking devastation in the range, the Harris County Sheriff's Department composed. Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo composed on Twitter that Houston police have finished 90 surge safeguard missions bringing about more than 1,100 group individuals being conveyed to well-being. We have finished 90 surge safeguard missions bringing about more than 1,100 group individuals being conveyed to security by Houston Pulse. Chief Art Acevedo, @Art Acevedo, August 27, 2017. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner said in a news gathering Sunday more than 2,000 calls to 911 for salvages have been made, guaranteeing need has been given to hazardous calls. Turner likewise guarded his past choice not to request that inhabitants empty before the substantial rain overwhelmed streets. This tempest won't break our soul. We are in this together and we will reconstruct much more noteworthy together after Hurricane Harvey. Sylvester Turner, @Sylvester Turner, August 27, 2017. In the event that you think the circumstance at this moment is terrible and you give a request to clear, you are making a bad dream, Turner said. The executive of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, Brock Long, said the administration is relied upon to lead a mass care mission and anticipated that the repercussions of the tempest would require FEMA's association for quite a long time. More than 1,200 FEMA workers have been conveyed to help with Harvey reaction. This current fiasco will be a point of interest occasion, Long said. Acevedo said the city's 911 framework has been overpowered since Harvey struck. Try not to call 911 unless it is a decisive circumstance. We're advising people not to freeze, Acevedo stated, including that we haven't seen the most exceedingly awful of it yet. Houston occupants, endeavoring to get away from the water rapidly ascending in their homes, were spotted over doors outside their homes and on kayaks. Acevedo asked inhabitants not to go to their storage rooms and rather look for asylum on their rooftops. Reports of individuals getting into storage room to escape floodwater. Don't do as such unless you have a hatchet or intends to get through onto your rooftop, Acevedo composed on Twitter. Rising water additionally constrained Bentoub Hospital, Harris County's open doctor's facility, to be emptied and patients to be scattered to close-by doctors' facilities since flooding issues in the cellar are upsetting Force benefit. The water was midsection profound at the level 1 injury focus. We will get the most wiped out patients out first, Brian Cleon, a representative for the Harris Health System said. We have 16 or 17 individuals on ventilators. McLeod said the staff is ensuring everything is being done appropriately, including the exchange of therapeutic records and outlines. He included, our staff has been performing gallantly. Harris County Sheriff's Representative Jason Spencer said flooding all through the region that incorporates Houston and the locale is widespread to the point that it's hard to pinpoint the most exceedingly terrible region. Acevedo said water undermines to get additionally flooding into the city in the coming days as it streams down from different parts of the state. I can't underline enough how much flooding there is on roadways. You are imperiling yourself and our people on call by being out. Stay put, Acevedo composed on Twitter before. In the meantime, Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez and Turner kept asking inhabitants on Twitter to shield set up and remain off rain-swollen roadways. Gonzalez effectively utilized Twitter overnight Sunday to handle help for those caught inside water-splashed homes, storage rooms and vehicles. Those engaging for help or being directed to help through Gonzalez's Twitter channel incorporated a man enduring heart failure, and a lady who posted, I have 2 kids with me and the water is gobbling us up. It would be ideal if you send offer assistance. Gonzalez at one point claimed for quiet and tolerance, saying authorities were endeavoring to make it to everybody as well as can be expected. Aransas County Sheriff Bill Mills said no less than 35 of the crisis vehicles in his armada have broken windows and windshields and are out of administration. The crushed windows on the vehicles enabled water to get inside, which shorted out the gadgets in the vehicles and set off their sirens and lights mid-storm. Factories said a few vehicles had 6 creeps of water in them. A sinkhole opened on a 2-path Texas interstate, Farm to Market 762. Around 25 miles southwest of Houston. Rosenberg police tweeted a photo of the sinkhole, which could be seen loading with water. The division requested that individuals maintain a strategic distance from the region. The 3,900 piece of FM 762, before 24HR Wellness, has quite recently crumbled. There is a huge sinkhole in the roadway. Maintain a strategic distance from the area. #HarveyPic.twitter.com web link. Rosenberg Police, at Rosenberg Police, August 27, 2017. Flights from William P. Diversion and George Bush Intercontinental Airplane terminals were stopped because of standing water on the runways, as per Fox 26. A huge number of flights were dropped and voyagers were left stranded in the territory. The U.S. Armed Forces Corps of Engineers intends to start discharging water Monday morning from the Barker and Addicks reservoirs to counteract wild flooding of downtown Houston and the Houston Ship Channel. The dams were worked amid the 1940s because of a 1935 surge that immersed quite a bit of downtown Houston. Colonel Lars Zetterstrom said the water contained in the dams is unparalleled in the dam's history, with waters ascending around 4 inches every hour. Harvey made landfall as a Category 4 sea tempest late Friday night, yet minimized to a typhoon by Saturday. The sea tempest focus said in its 4 a.m. Sunday refresh that the hurricane has greatest supported breezes of 45 miles per hour and stays stationary around 45 miles northwest of Victoria, Texas. No less than 1 individual kicked the bucket because of the flooding, Houston Fire Department's Sheldra Brigham said. Paramedics found the person in a vehicle just before 10 p.m. A specialist, a bystander who halted to help, was at that point at the scene and articulated the individual dead. A moment individual was affirmed dead in a house fire as the typhoon came aground Friday night. Aransas County Judge C.H. Burt Mills Jr. told the Austin American-Statesman that 12 to 14 other individuals were harmed. Harris County Flood Control District meteorologist Jeff Lindner said the majority of the province's 22 watersheds have overflowed their banks and are encountering record flooding. Watersheds are streams and straits that remove water from the Houston Range and inevitably deplete into Galveston Bay. It might take until Sunday night, well into Monday or conceivably Tuesday to get the water out of these ranges that have been affected so hard, Lindner said. A video, taken from over the ground and presented on Twitter by the Coast Guard Heartland, demonstrates an unidentified range significantly submerged in water as a major aspect of the fallout of Harvey. U.S.C.G. Video, Coast Guard evaluate the fallout of harm caused by Hurricane Harvey amid their pursuit and safeguard operations. pic.twitter.com web link. USCG Heartland, at Heartland, August 27, 2017. The White House affirmed Sunday that Trump will go to Texas on Tuesday. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said the White House is attempting to organize the coordinations of his outing with state and neighborhood authorities. The president had already tweeted that he would go to Texas when the outing can be made without causing disturbance. The concentration must be life and security, Trump tweeted. The president said on Saturday he was nearly checking Th.